Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Taurus Sun, Moon, or Rising Pick a Card reading. We are going to look at any and all messages that need to come through for you at this moment in time when you come across this reading, okay? So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's begin to center our energy and allow one of these three piles to draw you in. And once you've made your selection, head over to the timestamp listed below, and I'll see you there. Hello and welcome to all of you beautiful Pile A Tauruses out there. We're going to take a look at any and all messages that need to come through to you at this moment in time. Whenever it is that you come across this reading, it is completely timeless, and we're just going to go ahead and get into it for you Pile A Tauruses out there. Let's see what it is that we have going on. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, there you are. We've got the 10 of Wands. We have the Hierophant and the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Wands. Then we have the 10th house here. Your career and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Hierophant. All right, before I finish pulling cards, I'm already getting some channeled messages here. I think that right now you're very focused on literally your bag, but is that anything new for you, Taurus? Is that anything any different than what is normal for you, Taurus? You're just super focused on your finances at this moment in time. I also think that you are a little bit burnt out, like you've been sticking to your routine a little too long. I see you very comfortable with your work and with your mundane tasks and having this structured everyday schedule that works for you. You've been very stuck and disciplined. You're a very disciplined person here, okay, Pile A? So you're very stuck to your routine. You don't let anything break out of that. And I think that you've been kind of isolating yourself because of this, okay? I see yourself kind of drowning yourself in work, okay? But I think you like your job. I feel like you're actually very comfortable with where you work and what you do for a living. But I feel like there's something that's draining you a little bit here with the 5 of Pentacles. Something's draining you, you know? I don't think it's a necessary, I don't think this is necessarily a loss of finances. I don't think so, because you are the Queen of Pentacles here. So I think your finances are actually okay. I think that it's your energy that's getting drained a little bit here with the Hierophant. Coming in with the 5 of Pentacles. It's like too stuck on your routine. You're too alone all the time. Okay, Pile A, I feel like you're almost drowning yourself in work and making sure that you're sticking to your routine so that you meet your goals, and you're kind of forgetting to connect with others outside of you. I think that you've been alone for a while. I think that you disconnected from people. And I think that they're still around. I don't think that you shun them out or shut them out, but I do feel like everyone knows that you're just the busybody that nobody can get a hold of. I think that everybody's very well aware of that. But I also feel like you shouldn't neglect those friendships and relationships. I think there's something about keeping them healthy and balanced in your day-to-day routine is very important here for you. Then we have the 11th house. There you go. This is about connections with other people, friendships, okay? It says right there, your circle of friends, and I was just saying that you shouldn't abandon other connections or relationships. So yeah, definitely spending a lot of time in I mean, that's great and good for you. I'm super proud of you, Pile A, that you've actually stayed on top of your ish and you're making sure to not have an excuse to not make things happen in your life, which is very admirable. But at the same time, you have to remember to chill and get a massage, chill and go out to dinner with friends. You don't necessarily have to go wild and go party, but if that's what you feel is what helps you kind of feel like you're connecting with others, socializing, or anything of that sort, I think you need a little bit more company in your life. Okay, I think you need to make more time for those fun, interactive moments. Okay, and not just stick to your own or all by yourself, because if you don't, you're not going to get to where you want to be, right? I understand not wanting to get distracted or off course or misdirected, or maybe even give your time and energy to people that you think are going to take away from you. But at the same time, if there are those healthy relationships that you can still connect to and speak with and hang out with and have in your life to help you, remember that you're still valued, okay, and that you matter, and also to help you stay grounded, which is a rare thing for you, because I feel like you're generally grounded, okay? But I do think that sometimes you do need those connections, those relationships in your life that make you realize that, you know, you do matter to others, not just yourself, that you are existing in other people's lives and not just your own. Use your intuition. Okay, so with Cancer here, intuition and Cancer. Okay, so Pile A, is there something that you're considering doing here with the Knight of Wands and Cancer here? Use your intuition. It's like you have good instincts here with what direction you want to go in. But I feel like let me take some more out just to see what's going on here. A year from now. Okay, so alrighty. So you're emotionally invested in something here, and it's very important to you, okay? It's almost like you don't feel like you've fulfilled yourself or your destiny, or you don't feel complete until you accomplish this specific thing in particular, okay? And it looks like in a year from now, there's going to be a substantial change, or maybe like a benchmark that's been met, okay? A moment of excitement, right? It's like reaching what do you call it? I don't know, like a goal. I was looking for a different way of putting it, but reaching a goal. Okay, so with Cancer being here, there's something that you feel very emotionally connected to, that you feel is super important for you to actually get through or accomplish or make happen, okay? I think that there's something that you value more than friendships, and even though that's great, and again, it's admirable that you're disciplined and you're sticking to what it is that you feel is best for you so that you become this person or accomplish this particular goal, don't forget to also nurture and connect with others, because Cancer is also a very emotional sign here, okay? This is somebody who needs connection, who needs emotional bonds here, okay? Cancer is very emotional and they feel all the emotions, okay? And I think it's time for you to get more in touch with your emotions and less with your logical and practical and strategic side. I think that the more like 3D aspect of life is kind of consuming you right now, and you need to kind of get into the 5D energy. Okay, you need to get a little bit more in touch with your emotions, your intuition, with connecting with Mother Nature. Okay, you need to go get grounded in other aspects of life, especially with your feelings. Okay, let's see what else within the next few months. Okay, so yeah, I think that you're are you like are you like trying to transform your body or something of that sort? I feel like this is more finances or something of that kind that's actually going to become something better and bigger for you. But I mean, if this is about like a physical change within yourself, then you've been working your butt off to fit into your your slim fit or your nice, I don't know, whatever you feel comfortable in. Um, or at your best in, right? But I think that you're going to see results within the next few months to a year from now, okay? Yeah, I don't see you getting geared off course if you give other people time in your life. Look at this with intuition here and Cancer, and listen to your intuition. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, yeah. I don't think that you're gonna be an easy one to budge, okay? Obviously, when you have your mind set on something, you are set, okay? And there's no changing your mind. And I feel like there's something, again, that you feel is very important to you. You don't feel like it's like you are on a mission and you feel like you wouldn't have existed if you don't accomplish this, right? And that is literally all you see. There's this tunnel vision happening with you, and I think that you're using your instincts to make sure you're making the right choices to make this a reality in your life. And I applaud you for that, Pile. Okay, you have great instincts, okay? And the choices that you may have to make in regards to this big thing in your life, okay? With the Knight of Wands, it's like you have to be quick on your feet and make choices and decisions that are very important in instantly. Like it's like you have this gut feeling and you go with it, okay? Trust it. And it's very important for you to actually tune more into that energy and kind of strip away from the 3D, because the 3D will always be there, right? It's always going to be there regardless, but you have to learn how to control and tame the emotional side and the energetic side of yourself as well, so that you're more balanced and also able to do what's right by you. You're able to make the right choices and decisions and have clear vision and even enlightenment or epiphanies, okay? Deception. Okay, you're also very aware of who to speak to about this particular thing or who not to speak to. I think that you don't really trust anyone. I don't think you're telling anybody about your plan here. I don't think that you're allowing others to know what it is that you're planning on doing or trying to go towards. I think that's also why you've been super isolated and hiding from people, okay? Because you don't want them to find out what it is that you're doing. You don't want them to know what you're working towards or what your goals are, okay? I think that you're being very secretive about this. I think that, again, this is something that you hold close to your heart, so you don't want just anybody to be around it or near it or know about it. Codependency. I think that, again, because you're so stuck in your routine and being consistent and constantly, making sure that you stay on top of it, because you're literally feeling like if you don't, you'll fail. If you don't, you're gonna fail. You're so attached to the outcome or to failing that you're not really allowing yourself and your body to rest and to have time to, again, get grounded and connect with other people, okay? Because you also want to be able to celebrate with the right people, when you do accomplish things, or when you just want good people in your life, okay? It's always healthy to have good connections in your life that make you feel like you matter and you're important and you're a part of a like out of a group or something, you know, just relatable and lovable, okay? And then we have unrequited love. So and then we have unrequited love. Oh man, I'm going to have to dig in deeper for that one. And then you threw me for a loop, pile A. So, do you have a feeling that somebody is super into you? Do you have a feeling that somebody sees you as a partner and you are just not into them? Is this why you're kind of also hiding and isolating because you're just not into this person and this person is super into you and into knowing what it is that you're doing or what's up? That's why you keep it to yourself. You don't want to tell this person. Okay. There's somebody that is definitely in their feelings about you, finds you very attractive, finds you to be some sort of exciting person here, very mysterious as well, because again, you don't show your cards, okay? You're not letting anybody know your plans and what you're doing and where you're going, okay? But definitely somebody feeling like they see you as somebody that they could be in a true connection with, okay? And you obviously are not reciprocating those feelings. And this person is definitely in your circle. I feel like you're avoiding this person, or again, you're keeping everything to yourself because you definitely don't want this person to find out what you're doing or what you're up to, because you're just not into them like that. You don't need to tell them anything. The Ace of Wands, yeah, somebody's definitely thinking that you're a hottie. Okay, pile A. Somebody, they may think that you have very beautiful eyes as well. Your eyes may be of significance. You may have beautiful eyes. Okay. Yeah, you may do your makeup very beautifully as well. Then we have Justice. Okay, so was there a rejection here? Was there some sort of rejection that happened here? Three of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles, there you are again. We have the Queen of Pentacles twice. Who did you regret? Or, excuse me, regret? Who did you reject? Or, oh my God, who did you regret letting go? Maybe you did. Who knows? No, but I feel like, I don't know who you rejected, Pile A, but they're definitely still wishing that one day something will come of this, okay? They still have hopes. They're kind of in their head, okay? They're a little bit in the clouds about this, okay? They still feel like there's a possibility or a chance, and on your end, you're like, absolutely not. There is no chance. There's absolutely no way that this is going to happen. Okay. I definitely feel you saying, no way, Jose. But I'm also seeing, again, with this great gain that I see here, you staying connected with what it is that it is your passion right now, or this one thing that's making you feel very motivated and disciplined and inspiring. Okay, you're going to definitely reach some sort of accomplishment, and you're going to be known for this, okay? You're going to be acknowledged for this. So people are going to be very aware that you've accomplished this goal, okay? And about a year from now, you'll get recognition for it, excuse me. But I also feel like people won't even see it coming because you're keeping it to yourself. You're not really showing everyone what it is that you have brewing up. But it's definitely going to result in something big, especially with the Queen of Pawns. Why can't I speak during your reading, Pile A? What is happening? Why am I stuttering and saying everything all sorts of backwards? Anyway, the Queen of Pentacles, not the Queen of Pawns. I don't even know what that is. Okay. So many cards wanted to fall out. Let's see, just a couple more here for Pile A. All right, so we have all the time, days, sometimes. Okay, I think that this person thinks about you all the time, okay, especially with codependency. Again, somebody's fantasizing about you. Somebody feels like they they want to connect with you on a deeper level. They kind of feel like you're not giving them a fair chance. They feel like they can still convince you, though. I think that they're still going to try or act chill and then make a move when the time is right. But I still feel like you're not into this energy. I don't even think you want me to bring this energy up. I feel you kind of rejecting or pushing this energy away. So I feel like you're really bothered by it. I'll try and disconnect from it, but it keeps channeling through. Then we have days here. So look at the timing cards that we have. You have a lot of timing cards, Pile A. We have within the next few months, days, a year from now. By the way, these are also timing cards, but most of the other readings that I've done so far, they don't have this many cards that say or state a lot of like timestamps or major times, points or times in your life, right? And I feel like you spend your days routinely working towards staying disciplined and on top of all of your responsibilities and your priorities, and you're making sure to not slack with all the time here. And I think that you're definitely going to reap the rewards of this with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so don't stop. Continue to do what you're doing, okay? Presently, everything that you're doing is actually right. The only thing that you really need is more rest and more connections. I think you just need, friends to have fun with. Sometimes it's okay to relax, okay, Pile A? Sometimes it's okay to be chill and to take a day off. Sometimes it's fine then, okay? So you also are very indecisive now and then and then and now. I think this card always makes me feel of indecisive energy, okay? It's like, if I would have known then, would I know now? Or I don't know if I should do that instead of this, or it just feels very indecisive, this card. I don't know why. So I think that there was also this sense of going back and forth with either a person or a decision that you made. Was this going back and forth with a choice with a job or a passion, or going back and forth with allowing this person to be involved in your life or not? There's something about a choice here, okay? There's some indecision with this card. I'm feeling indecisive energy. What is this? What is that? Divert. Friday. Is Friday significant for you? Are you watching this on a Friday? Divert. Yeah. Okay. So indecisiveness, a diversion. Okay. Something kind of dodgy energy. What is this? I want to pull more cards for that energy because it's kind of catching me off guard here. There's some back and forth happening, and I want to know what it's about. What are you going back and forth about, Pile A? What is this indecision or this, I don't know, this setback that's happening energetically here? What is this? What is this setback here? Okay, those want to come out. What is this indecision? I'm feeling confused almost. And those, I'll take those. I'm feeling a little confused. Okay, so we got the scandalous card. What happened? What made you feel so indecisive, scandalous? Maybe this person that's into you. What happened? Unpredictable. Yes, what is this indecisive energy? Hidden agenda, survivor, clingy. What happened? Conceited, wise. Okay, so pile A, I feel like this indecisive energy, I feel like this person or this energy that keeps wanting to come through, I feel like it's somebody that you gave a chance to that you thought may have worked out, okay? But then you literally change your mind immediately once things got serious and you saw a side of this person that you weren't too into, or you felt like you just weren't on the same page, or you felt over like suffocated with this person, okay? And you literally then didn't want to you didn't want to contribute to this connection any longer. So you kind of made it clear that you were just not wanting this at this moment in time. I don't feel like this was like a relationship and then a breakup. I don't feel anything like that. I think this was like you were dating or seeing or talking to each other. It didn't get that serious. It didn't get that deep. It wasn't for a long period of time. It was just somebody that you were getting to know. And then there was something that you just saw that caught you kind of off guard, you didn't like about this person. And you decided to then flip the script and start to detach and disconnect and kind of isolate and separate yourself away from this person. It could be a friend that maybe you saw that once you were succeeding, they were starting to get a little bit jealous. And then you were like, okay, let me just not tell them all of my, plans or my success stories any longer. I don't want them to take it a particular way or make it seem like I'm bragging, so I'm disconnecting from this friendship. Or, I thought that I could date right now, but I'm really not on that page right now. I'm focused on myself, on my money, on my goals, on my passion, and I'm kind of just into making sure that I'm prioritizing my time with things that are going to help me succeed right now. So I'm not into a relationship. Let me cut this person out. And then that person took it, like if not now, maybe later. But I feel like they still are holding on to you and trying to cling on to the hope of one day making things happen. Okay. All right. I'm going to roll some dice to see if I get any more messages for you, pile A. We have 4 and 6. 4 is the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer, which we had down there. So Cancer could be of significance for you, Taurus, maybe that's who you're dealing with. But also 4 is about that stability and that structure, again, showing up and coming through in your reading, pile A. So there's something about you sticking to this routine and being very comfortable in your home, in your work environment. I think you're in a very good place, okay? I think you're very determined and you're in such a good place right now, Taurus, that I don't think anything's going to throw you off your game, okay? You're pretty committed. And with 6 here, it's just going to be a very well-balanced life. I think the next 6 months are going to be very smooth sailing for you. Okay. I think at one point you were kind of stressing over this routine and it was getting a little bit overwhelming and you felt like you maybe were burnt out or overworked yourself. And then you somehow found a good balance to ease it out. Okay. I think now, again, it's that time to kind of take a pause and find that balance. So 6 is also a lot about socializing and connecting with other people. So I think that there needs to be more of that in your life. I think that you're isolating yourself a little bit too much. It's okay to sometimes take a break and to remember that there are other human beings out there that would love your presence, okay? So I think it's very important for you to begin to socialize a little bit more, okay, pile A? And I think just every once in a while. You don't have to do it all the time, and you also don't have to force it. If you don't feel like going out, don't go out either. Don't push it or force it, but do every once in a while go to like a dinner or a coffee or take a, I don't know, class together with a friend, whatever, something random, free, cheap, easy, a walk, a jog, I don't care, a hike, anything to take you away from solitude and to ground you again and help you to emotionally connect and bond with somebody, because I think that's very important for you right now. Okay, pile A. All right, let's see if there's anything else coming through here. We're going to dig in here. Okay. We got the little satellite. Okay, so this is like a free spirit, okay? This is what you need to be a little bit more like, okay? Pile A, you need to be a little bit more free-spirited, free-flowing, okay? Not always stuck to where you're sent, but always just kind of hovering. And I think you need to have a little bit more fun, okay? I think you need to expand your routine, okay? I think you need something to change your routine. And then slow and steady wins the race here with the turtle, okay? I think that you definitely need to continue. The turtle is also about long-term, longevity, stability, but for not only a little bit, but I mean, turtles can live up to hundreds of years, right? They can be so old, 200 years, I think, 100 plus years for sure. But also they remind you of like how life is all it is about the present. I saw present here. Am I crazy? Did present come out because with the turtle that would make perfect sense? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? Nope, there it is. Present. There it is. So the turtle reminds you to stay present and focused on the moment in time that you're in, okay, because that's where wisdom stems from. There's wise right there, okay. It's also a very wise energy with the turtle, okay. Also longevity. There's a lot of fruitful energy with the turtle that can be long-term, stable, consistent success, okay. So this is a very good little omen, okay? Let's see what we have for the letters. A bunch came through. Let me just grab them all so I can lay them out for you guys. Okay, so we're also going to include your letter, which is A. We have R, D, rad. Somebody thinks you're pretty rad. T, rat. Somebody have a pet rat. M, mat. J, JD. RJ. TJ. U. O. 2. Q, A. Tom. Rome. ROM. Rome. Maybe Rome is of significance. Joe. Ju. Ju. Julie. MJ. JM. ROD. Maybe something about the road. Oh, going on the road. Yeah, we have A here. So road. R. Oh my God, how do you spell road? There we go. Road. Toad. QU. QU. Queen. Queens. Queens as in New York, I think is where that is. M. MT. We have Montana. Utah. UT. What else? AR. We have Arkansas. UO. U of O. Oregon State. What else do we have? JUT. Just kidding. Mod. We could have Roger with the RO and the J. Roger. We could have the name Todd. We could also have the name Uriel. Ariel. OJ. D-O, do. Ro, maybe somebody goes by Ro. Maybe Ro is short for something. I'm also seeing Amelia with the AM here. Amelia. And Aurora with the A-U-R and O. Aurora. I'm also seeing that name as well. What else? What else? TR, maybe like Trisha or I don't know, whatever starts with a TR. Are you Ruby? Rudy could also be here too with the D. Okay. Or maybe somebody was rude. Maybe somebody thought that you were being rude. Rudd. Paul Rudd. All right, so pile A. I'm going to wrap it up right there. I'm going to let you guys come up with whatever else you think you see in there. So with that said, thank you guys so much for checking out this pick a card reading. I do hope that some of it or any of it made sense. Please comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Welcome, pile B. Let's jump right into it and see what it is that all of my pile B Taurus people need to hear right now whenever it is you guys come across this reading, okay? So let's start off with the tarot here. We have the Two of Cups, which is also the Temperance in this deck. And we also have the Knight of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Okay, before I pull the rest of the cards, I'm already feeling this message coming through, okay? I feel like you may have run into somebody that you knew recently, okay? This may have been somebody that you were super close to at one point and you guys may have drifted away. There may have been an argument in the past or some sort of miscommunication or anger, frustration, or an argument that may have happened. Maybe somebody was caught in a lie, okay? Or maybe somebody wasn't telling the whole truth. If you look at the Knight of Swords in this deck, he's holding his cards super close to his chest, which always feels a little shady to me. So I feel like, I don't know, somebody, either they rubbed you the wrong way or there was some sort of lie that caused, or a betrayal that caused an argument or a separation between yourself and this person, and I think that you recently ran into this person, okay? I feel like you guys probably made eye contact or saw each other at a distance, and it was a very uncomfortable moment for the both of you. I don't think either one of you want to see each other. Okay, at least that's what it feels like. It kind of feels like both parties are like, oh God, or oh shit, or you know, you both felt the presence of one another and it threw you off, okay? I don't think that either one of you liked seeing each other, okay? Let's see what else we have. We have the Moon with secrets, okay? And I did say that earlier. Then we have Taurus. Look at you, Taurus, coming through. Okay, and we have Leo. Okay, so do what you want to. The practicality of doing what you want to. And let your feelings tell you how to. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. All right, Taurus, so I'm not one to really call the signs out. But it does feel like you may be dealing with a a Leo here or even a fellow Taurus, but I feel like there was some sort of argument that happened between yourself and someone. Now, this could have been a friendship. This could have also been romantic. That bond is for you to decipher, but I do see that there was combative energy here. Okay, I think there was a lot of maybe deception or somebody not displaying their true emotions or really telling it like it really is. Okay, see a lot of dodgy energy, a lot of shady energy, or kind of like going around the truth, not really being honest, not really being upfront. I do see that there are some deep-rooted emotions with the moon and the temperance coming through with the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely very deep emotions here. So this lets me know that this connection or this bond is a lot more triggering to one another than each of you show face. Okay. I think that there may have been such a deep and long-term connection here, or maybe even such a profound bond between the two of you that when you separated, it kind of made you both feel at shock that you weren't going to be involved in one another's lives. Okay, I think you both were distraught in this situation, and I think that there's been a separation for a minute between the both of you. And I feel like whenever it was that you came across each other or accidentally ran into each other, okay, it may have been a very awkward and uncomfortable situation. Okay, Pile B. So what in the heck is going on, Pile B? Okay, this is getting super interesting. Helpful people. Okay, we're there with the Six of Cups and helpful people. It feels like maybe a friendship. Okay, maybe there was a betrayal in the friendship, or somebody really turned out to show their true colors in a time where you felt like you needed them most, or where you expected to count on this person. It's when they completely shut you out or shut you down, or showed and proved themselves to be the complete opposite of what you were led on to believe. Okay, peaceful resolution. Yeah, so I think there was definitely a separation here. I think that you both let go of this situation, and though it is in the past, it was still very triggering to see each other, even though it was a long time ago that maybe this mishap or separation happened. Okay, but I feel like you guys, you've moved past it, but yet seeing each other after a long period of time was very triggering and very alarming to the both of you. Okay, I feel like you both were shaken from this coincidence, or this encounter that happened, okay, in the near future. So I don't know, are you thinking about going back to this person, Pile B? Are you considering talking to them again? Are you considering expressing your feelings to this person or apologizing to this person? I mean, it kind of feels like that with peaceful resolution and in the near future. It feels like almost like somebody wants to make peace of the situation with temperance coming through here. And of course, peaceful resolution. So, are you trying to make peace with this person, or just make peace with the situation, Pile B? Which is it? True love. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh shit. Finances and career. Okay. And express your love. Okay. I really did pre-shuffle these, so it's very funny to me that I was just saying that you may want to reach out to this person or find a peaceful resolution with this person by like making up with this person. If maybe it's not you, then maybe it's them who's trying to put this out there. But I do feel like there's an energy of someone wanting to hash things out, make it better. I think that there was, again, a deep bond here with true love. I felt that instantly. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, it was a very deep and unique bond between you and this person that it kind of was very sad to have to detach and disconnect from this person, okay? I've kind of struck a chord in each of you, and it affected the both of you in a different way, but I also feel like there was a lot of pride that got in between the both of you. I think that there were a lot of things left unsaid that now wants to come up to the surface, okay? And maybe that's why this encounter or this coincidence was so triggering for the both of you. It may have left you on edge or brought back emotions to the surface that you thought that you worked through or worked out of your system, okay? It feels like this mishap happened a long, long time ago, okay? I feel like this was way long in the past. So running into this person was completely random, and yet was it, Pile B? Or was it fate? Because it kind of feels like there is some making up energy happening here. And I hate having to do the whole like someone's coming back from your past bullshit reading, but it really does feel like there's some sort of resolution that wants to come through here. And whether it's platonic or romantic, it does feel like there's some substance in this connection. So it's up to you to figure out whether it's worth fighting for or recovering, okay, Pile B? But I will say that there's a lot of substance here, and if both parties are willing to get rid of pride and to be more honorable with their emotions and honest with one another, things can actually pan out far better than either party expects, okay? Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. So with the Moon and the Nine of Swords, I definitely think like this encounter left the other person paranoid, or maybe left you paranoid. It maybe started to bring up all these past feelings and emotions and these thoughts. Okay, if it was somebody that you cared for or you felt emotionally invested into, I think seeing them again made you question whether this person has moved on from you or not, or if this person has found someone else or someone new, if they still feel the same way, if they were as triggered as you were to see them. Okay, I feel like it was a very I don't know, it caught you off guard here, Pile B. So I really think that you really did feel deeply for this person, but you didn't realize it until they were gone, Pile B. I think that you took note of this person and thought that they were maybe going to be around a little bit longer than they were. And it kind of, it made you feel like you regret not fighting, or maybe even making peace sooner than later. I don't know. There's this feeling of remorse and regret and feeling like you messed up or you missed an opportunity, or, you know, if seeing this, it's almost like embarrassing to see this person, or to wonder or question if this person is thinking about you or still feels the same way. It brought back a lot, okay? It made a lot of feelings come back up, okay, from before, okay? A lot of dormant emotions and maybe thoughts and questions that were left unanswered from the separation. They all kind of were brought back up as soon as you saw this person, okay? And I don't think that you've been able to forget them since, okay? And then we have the High Priestess. Yeah, so again, I feel like this person is trying to, just like you are, I think you're both trying to tap into one another's energy, and you're both just as curious about the other if you've either moved on or found someone else, or if you still feel the same way, or if you're both just as triggered, or, you know, there's a lot of questions that are unanswered here that both parties are very curious to find out and to get to the bottom of, okay? I think you're both just as interested in one another and figuring out if there's a possibility of a second chance, if there's a redo in hand here or at play here, if maybe it was destined that you were meant to run into each other, okay? I also do feel like maybe perhaps somebody chose their work over maybe business over pleasure, right? Maybe somebody felt like being emotionally invested would take away from their success or from their priorities, or distract them from getting to a particular place in life that they had in mind or that they had set themselves out to do, you know, maybe a goal that needed to be met. Okay, then we have death. Wow, okay. So for sure there was an ending that, yeah, oh, this feels really heavy all of a sudden, Pile B. I just kind of got hit in the gut right here. This is making me a little bit, I'm feeling a little, I don't like this feeling. It's giving me a lot of, I don't know, I'm getting very emotional. I'm getting very, almost like you feel like, Pile B, this is what I feel like. I really feel like you think that you missed an opportunity, okay, with the death card here. I really feel like both parties feel like you may have had the best friendship leave your life and you've accepted that. I think that you feel like that's it, that this is it. We're never going to go back to being in each other's lives ever again. There's never going to be a making up for it. There's never going to be a, I'm sorry, let's hug it out and start over. Okay, even though there's this big desire of this rebirth wanting to happen, because that's usually what goes on after death, is the rebirth. With the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords, it almost feels like it's like it's a done deal, like it's over, like the situation, there is no solution to it. Okay, I feel like you feel like, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Someone feels like they lost something of value here, and I mean, there's no turning back anymore, and I do feel like somebody chose their finances or their business over pleasure, you know, that whole analogy that I just said. I really do feel like somebody had to make the choice between some sort of professional and love life decision. Okay, something had to give here, and it looks like somebody sacrificed a relationship so that they could then, you know, deep in their pockets. Okay, Pile B, maybe that was you. Maybe you regret leaving this person behind because, yeah, there was a true bond and connection and love there, but at the same time, you wouldn't be where you are now in life, right? You wouldn't have the gains that you do now, but it feels a little bit lonely, doesn't it? Okay, doesn't it feel a little bit lonely sometimes with the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords? Is it really worth it to have given up a chance or an opportunity for another kind of happiness just to have stability and security? Was that really worth it? Because you could have had a shared abundant life with someone else who would then be your teammate, who then would have been helping you to grow and pushing you. I think that a lot of people mistake love as a distraction and also as a weakness. So they believe that if they were to be led into the path of falling in love, then it would take away from the value of their personal goals and priorities and who they want to be. I think there are people out there in life who want to meet particular, they set particular accomplishments that they want to happen or they want to follow through with before they marry or before they have kids. And I feel like that's kind of where you are, okay, Pile B? You kind of go through life with plans and making sure that you stick to your plans so that you have the smartest and most positive results, right? Always kind of being strategic about your choices and about the things that you invest yourself into, because you have a plan, right? Because you have everything already in line that you wish to be in control of in your life, okay? That it feels like a control issue here, pile B, okay? And I feel like you're very invested in yourself and your bank account and maybe even your appearance. Okay, this feels like you're very invested in yourself here, which can be a good thing, yes, but not at the expense of your heart, okay? Because if you lost the love of your life due to vanity or to being so materialistic, you forgot that there's depth to this world, and you know, the 3D, it doesn't come with you or your soul when you're on a different lifetime, but those that you connect the most with, they do. And it's an endless soul bond, okay? And there's nothing that can replace that or beat that, okay? And I feel like you need to really start to evolve your perspective on values in life, pile B, okay? Because you may have missed out on something great and amazing. Now, I do feel like, again, somebody wants to reawaken this, or maybe even see if there's a possibility of coming through here and starting over. But I really don't think it's going to happen here, pile B. I gotta be honest. I don't think that we should wake the sleeping beast. I think that we should allow things to kind of fall into place the way they should, especially with death here. And the High Priestess, I think sometimes it's okay to not know what's next and to allow things to unfold naturally and organically, because that's when you end up in a place in life where you actually are, you're aligned with the best outcome for yourself, okay? You end up being placed somewhere that you didn't even expect or realize would be so much more beneficial for you, okay? So, I don't know, I just feel like it hurts a lot to know and acknowledge the fact that, yeah, this is over, but at the same time, it's empowering to know that you can go through something this difficult and see yourself on the other side still looking good and feeling good about yourself, okay? All right, so pile B, let's see what other messages need to come through here for you, pile B. What an interesting message, pile B. What is going on? Oh my goodness. All these cards fell down. Give me a moment. Okay, let's see. Pile B, more messages for pile B. We'll take those. These are just some timing cards. Autumn. Okay, so autumn is typically August. Oh no, I'm sorry. Autumn is September, October. Okay, so that season could be of significance to you. February could also be of significance to you. Okay, break. Yeah, see, there was some sort of break that happened, or separation that happened, that felt like eternity with forever here, okay? You definitely hadn't seen this person in a really long time, okay? It felt like forever. It felt like you were never going to see this person ever the freak again in your life, okay? Totally random and unexpected. You really thought that things were just completely done and over with, and you wouldn't even you wouldn't even cross paths with this person in any way, right? Because you guys had gone on your own and went your separate ways and completely different directions, circle of people, friends, work, you know, you were just never expecting to run into this person ever again. And lo and behold, there they were right in front of you. We have May and the number 5. So that is super significance here, especially with Taurus, okay, and Friday. So
maybe this is a sign that it's for you. You know, I've noticed with the time cards when I shuffle, at least in one pile, the month or the house comes through of the sign. So I think that's really funny. So May coming through here with 5 is very important. Maybe this is when you guys had actually broken up in the past, or it could just be a very significant day, or maybe your birthday, Taurus. Okay, maybe you're a May Taurus. But anyway, let's see what else we have here. We have true and true love. Okay, yeah, I don't think that the feelings were never genuine or sincere, Pile B. So if for any reason, I don't know why the falling out happened, I don't know the details of your situation or the scenario, but I do know that it must have been something so severe that it caused this complete division between you and this person. But know that there was neither party feels good about this, okay? There's total and complete regret on both sides because the feelings that you both felt were real, they were valid, they were true, and no one was misleading anyone here, okay? I think that maybe there were misunderstandings, okay? I think that maybe there was I don't know, miscommunication, or maybe somebody did get caught up in a situation and they regret it, right? Maybe somebody got caught red-handed. I mean, I don't know your situation, but I do know this, Pile B, that the feelings for one another were true no matter how effed up your situation was, or how shady or messy the ending was. There were actual real feelings for one another here, okay? And I think that's why it was very triggering to see you again, or for you to see them again, because you guys were really emotionally invested in one another. No matter how short-term or long-term this connection was, the point is this separation really left both of you kind of off guard. It threw you off guard and it set you for a loop, okay? Let's see what else we have. Established, wanted to flip over. So I think you wanted to establish yourself a little bit more before you just fell into anything too serious. Or maybe you were somebody who was afraid of establishing something. Maybe you're a commitment phobe. Maybe this person was a commitment phobe, okay? Maybe there was a little bit more to it than just having deep feelings. Maybe somebody was afraid of their deep feelings with the moon here, okay? Maybe having such deep and profound feelings was unnerving to one of you, okay, with the 9 of Swords and the moon. Maybe this is what scared one person or both of you. Maybe this is what led to the demise of the relationship, was both parties being completely torn and afraid of something being too good to be true, or maybe working out in one way when you're wanting to go in a completely different direction in life, okay? Support. So, yeah, I think that somebody was looking to support the other person a little bit more, and the other person kind of gave up or never came through, never followed through with the support that someone was giving. It's almost like this was an unbalanced connection, and yet the feelings were still very true and mutual. So this feels a little messy, Pile B. It feels like it feels a little heavy, Pile B, I'm not gonna lie, okay? It feels like you got too caught up in your head, okay? Both of you. You guys got way over your heads about the entire situation, almost like overplaying it in your head, what you said to this person, what you did, almost like it could have been different, okay? Things were not as big of a deal as you were making them out to be in your head, okay? I think you were overthinking things. I think that there was a big... I think that you allowed your inner demons to consume you instead of allowing yourself to kind of let go and embrace this connection. It would have never been the end of you or the death of you, okay? You could have still allowed this to be part of your growth and expansion, okay? For both of you. If you weren't the one who left this person and it was them, you know, for both of you, either party, doesn't matter. Fit the script where you feel suits you best. But I just feel like there was a very deep bond here. Both parties were afraid of the authenticity of this. It almost felt too good to be true. Both felt like it was the right person at the wrong time. A lot going on in life, a lot of circumstances that made you feel unworthy or not ready or unprepared, or like things could fall apart at any minute, or maybe I should wait until this or that happens. I don't know. There's a lot of misleading energy, because as devoted as both of you were, you both also shied away from each other, which is very strange. Okay, Pile B, misunderstood. Yeah, see, there's a lot of misunderstandings because there was a little wishy-washy energy happening here. Okay, whether it was you or them, there was a lot of should I or should I not? What if I do this first? I don't want to let this person go. But then again, what if there's someone better out there? Or what if this is really not how it's supposed to go? What if I'm destined to do this? What if I have to move? A lot was going on here, okay? And it left both parties feeling super misled, okay? Because I feel like almost like love bombing was happening, where you both were very passionate and into each other and excited for one another, and out of nowhere it just was shut down and over, okay? Something just kind of struck a chord and this big explosion happened, okay? I just see like this volcano erupting. So out of nowhere, something just kind of shook the both of you, and things fell apart and a lot was left unsaid, okay? Fuckboy and thought. Yeah, okay. So again, so I think that you or this person feels like you left the other person for someone else. Now that could be it or not. Whatever feels right to you. But what I think this is that someone feels betrayed. Someone feels like they were just another one on the list, or another notch on a belt, another person just being used, someone who was manipulated or lied to or played, okay? Someone feels like they were misled in a game that they were bound to lose regardless, okay? I don't know which side of you, I don't know which side you would be in that scenario, but it feels very unfair, okay? Independent, okay? So, and simple. Yeah, I feel like, again, there's a big blow up, this big explosive argument that misled the both of you into the wrong direction, I feel, as far as the connection. Now, in personal matters, as far as your lives, things panned out the way they were supposed to, because that's just the way life goes, right? It's going to go the way it's meant to go, and then your free will ensues, okay? So, listen, this connection was definitely something very important for the both of you, and I think it taught both of you independence and strength, and to be more reliable on yourself than your emotions. But it is also something that taught you how to numb your emotions, because you refuse to feel this deeply ever again, which can be almost like setting yourself up to fail, or almost trapping yourself in a mental prison with this Nine of Swords, right? It's almost like you're giving up before the race even started, okay? It feels like though there was a mistake as far as when this connection was happening or existing, and you know that it felt like it was meant to last longer than it did, because it really does feel that way, Pile B. This does feel like this was meant to be a long-term connection, but I think that because both parties were so mortified that it would lead them into the opposite direction of what they felt was best for their personal lives and circumstance, and what they saw as their future and their life, it freaked both of you out. And you guys were actually heading into the right direction. You guys were going into the same direction, okay? But you were so afraid that you weren't, that you kind of dropped the ball on this one, okay? Either one of you, doesn't matter, okay? But the Five of Wands was down here. It's down here somewhere. But it lets me know that both parties are at fault here. There's no one innocent party compared to the other, okay? Let's see what else we have, pile B. 3 and 1. Okay, I really feel like somebody felt like they were the backup plan or another option. I don't know if maybe when you separated from this person, there was so much pride between the two of you that it almost turned into a competition of who could find someone before the other person, or you were just so quick to want to move on from this person that you decided to just have fun and you started to live this fuckboy lifestyle, right? Or this energy of like, I'm just going to have whoever I want when I want with this 3 here, and kind of do my own thing with this 1 here and not really get emotionally invested, okay? Not really get too involved because you lose either way, which is a very pessimistic way to look at this situation, okay, pile B? Because as I mentioned earlier, I don't think there's an innocent party in this situation. I think both were as emotionally invested, and even though communication was not, it was just not done properly in this connection. It doesn't make it the end all be all of connections or relationships, okay? It's not just shutting things out because you don't want to feel again. That's a cowardice thing to do. I think it's important to acknowledge your emotions, and it's self-empowerment to know how to channel those feelings and allow them to help you grow and become wiser, okay? That's what we need to do here, pile B. And I think that maybe this pride is getting you caught up in all of the wrong thoughts, okay, pile B? Wow. I'm just kind of shocked with this message, pile B, because I feel like pile A was slightly different. So I'm kind of just taken back with this message, pile B. But let's see what else may come through here for you, pile B. Ugh. Okay, so we've been getting the satellite often here, and this is about either circling around or kind of floating around, kind of just going with the flow, or leaving a mark somewhere, okay, or just keeping your ground, okay, but mostly up in the air about a situation. It's that flighty energy, okay? Kind of feels all over the place. That satellite just makes me feel all over the place. And then we have Saturn. Yeah, so there was definitely a karmic and deep lesson to be learned here, okay? There was definitely an important and significant lesson here with Saturn. It was karmic, and it was important, and it was necessary for both parties involved, okay? And then we have the train here. So this is actually the end of, I believe, is this the end one? No, this is the mid train. Okay, so this is the cart that goes in the middle. So this is all about feeling stuck, feeling like you can't go any further, feeling like you have to help pull the weight, or you have to just get through this, kind of like feeling like you're getting pulled into something that you don't want to. A lot of heavy energy with being in the middle cart, okay? It feels like you just have to see out or finish out the ride, or you almost feel forced or trapped, okay? Or stuck in some sort of way. All right, almost like indecisive, don't know what to do. And we have the broken wing here. So yeah, both of you guys were broken after this separation, okay? Both were very brokenhearted. It feels like both of you feel like you lost your perfect counterpart, okay? And you didn't realize how important you were to one another until it was a little too late. We have BS here. So somebody feels like they were definitely misled or betrayed, or somebody was lied to. Somebody feels like they were just fed a bunch of junk, okay? We have Uranus with the satellite here and me saying energy being all over the place. That's what this feels like. Almost unexpected, right? Shocking, out of nowhere, out of the blue. That is true Uranus energy. And I was feeling that earlier with like a out of nowhere, and with the death card here, it was just kind of like out of nowhere something ended, and it left both parties kind of feeling like total crap. Okay. Earth. Okay. This makes me feel like there needs to be a little bit more grounding that needs to happen. And I think that we need to center and gather our emotions. Okay. I think we need to really invest into acknowledging feelings here, Pile B. I don't think that you like to do that often. I think that you're very caught into the 3D, okay? I think you've got your eye on the money, you've got your eye on the bag, and hey, that's great, good for you, Pile B, but there's also more to life than that, okay? Okay, besides just... You need to ground yourself in other things besides just the materialistic side of life. Okay, I think there's other beautiful things out there for you to appreciate than just what money brings you. And I know it can be great and all, but it's not everything. Okay, we have TS, BRJ. So let's see. TS, TJ, BR is making me think of Brooklyn. Okay. JS is making me think of Jason. Okay. Tristan with the TS and the R. Tristan. Okay. Brian with the BR. Sarah with the SR. And Sean John with the SJ. Or just John, or I said Jason already, T. Tabitha with the TB. Teresa with the TR and the S. Taj, I'm getting the name Taj. I don't know if that's even a real name. What else? We have Ryan, also with the R. The word boy and R is making me think of Roy or Roger with the RJ. Brooke. What else? Stephen with the ST. Or Stacy. Or Stephanie. What else? RJ, isn't that an artist or something? I don't know why I'm thinking of that. What else? I can't think of anything else. Pile B. Okay, Pile B. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up here, okay? I hope that this message did make sense to you, and please let me know if any of it did. I hope that you got something out of this reading. This was a little bit of a different energy from the first pile, but please let me know, comment below if any of it did make sense at all, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we are moving to pile C, and I will catch you on the next one. Hello and welcome, last but not least, Pile C, to your reading. We're going to look at current messages that you need to hear whenever it is you come across this reading. Let's jump right in and look at the tarot cards first. We have the Seven of Wands, the Tower, which is also the Six of Wands in this deck, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? What just happened? I don't know if it's just in general this energy kind of lingering around in all three piles, but there's this big shocking energy on all three piles, like either anger or frustration or like big shocking news, just something dramatic.
there's like a sense of dramatic energy in every pile in its own kind of way. But with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, it could be an unexpected expense that you have to do, or maybe you have to work a little bit longer, or maybe there's like extra hours at work, like overtime, and it's going to interfere with maybe like a trip, or you have to be gone on a specific day and you're scheduled to work and that was a mistake, or something like that could also be the issue here as well. But there's also this incredible change in self-worth here, okay? Because we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Six of Wands here. So it feels like, Pile C, it feels like there was something significant to your personal life that is actually exciting to you but unnerving to others around you. Okay? It could be so drastic that it may make people look at you differently, or I don't know, you're just not going to be in the same light as you were before. Okay? Let's see what else we have. Mercury. Did Mercury come out in all three, or in Aries all three? I don't know. I feel like I've seen it a lot. The third house, okay. Okay, so with the third house and Mercury, I definitely think that this could be something of a personal, like, are you going solo here? Are you leaving house? Are you going independent? Are you creating your own path and you're making it known, and it kind of threw people off? It kind of shocked people to see this side of you because you never put it out there, but it was always kind of hindering in the background over here. Seven of Wands and Nine of Pentacles, okay, between the Tower. I think that I think that something feels a little bit overwhelming to others, okay? You've made a choice that is actually causing a snowball effect, and you knew it would at one point, but you also understood that, like, it was bound to happen, but it threw people off when they found out it did. Oh, look, Neptune. I didn't even know that was in there. Neptune, talking about throwing people off with, like, smoke and mirrors. Okay, Neptune energy is very smoke and mirrors energy. Okay. Yeah, are you following your dreams here, Taurus? Are you, like, low-key really successful at something personal and independent, and nobody was aware of this, and now that you, like, are parting ways to do your own thing, people are kind of in shock or taken back that you have a plan B, or that you've had this business or side hustle even happening. People are wondering how you did it, where it even came from. Like, where did it even start? How did it all begin? How were you able to manage or make it happen? Compromise. Okay, yeah, so I think you were done compromising yourself. Okay, I think you were done compromising your time, and you wanted to allow yourself to be free to finally dive in deeply into what it is you feel is best for your future. Okay. And I think you also were able to find the balance between making things happen behind the scenes and taking care of everyday responsibilities at the same time, which is why it was kind of shocking to people. You made it seem so easy. Nobody would have ever known this was actually happening, okay? And then we have recovery. So I think you're going to take a little time off. I think you may go on a retreat, okay? I think I'm hearing ayahuasca. I don't know why I heard that, but is somebody going on vacation to ayahuasca? Is this what's happening? Are you traveling or going on a trip with friends?
going back to that first message where it could be someone here had planned a trip to go somewhere fun and exciting with their friends and requested these specific days off for the trip, and now it seems like there was a mix-up with the schedule. Something really irritating or aggravating happens here. But then once you're on this trip, things are actually very fun, very exciting. I see a lot of substance use with Neptune and recovery, okay? It's giving me ayahuasca vibes, herbs, okay? Any kind of natural mind-altering substance, or maybe even unnatural alcohol, okay? But I feel like there's something where you're gonna release yourself here energetically, maybe. Oh my God, look at this, new love, okay. And retreat. Yeah, see, you're going somewhere. Where are you going? Maybe on this trip is where you're going to find someone, or maybe you're secretly dating somebody and this person is taking you on a trip super low key, nobody knows, and you're just going to keep it between each other, okay? You're going to go get some R&R and a lot of other things taken care of with this person. On a trip, pile C. This is very exciting. All of a sudden, the pages were turned for you, pile C. I definitely see a trip somewhere, though. Okay, so are you planning to go somewhere or to get away? There was something in relation to a trip here, okay? And whether you are going with somebody or whether you're not, there's going to be an exciting cross lovers, if you will, moment. There could be an excitement in new love here with Neptune. It feels very dreamy, very romantic, very passionate, very deep, but very quick. And with the third house here, maybe like short-lived, okay? All right, one night stand with the Six of Wands, okay? Getting a lot of attention, okay? Looking good on this vacation. Maybe you're finally like in your vacation body and you're showing it off on this trip, okay? All right, pile C. Well, this is exciting energy. I also see that you're freeing yourself on this trip. I think that this is also a symbolic trip. Okay, I think that this can also be you finding a new self-love for yourself and allowing yourself to break free from routine and from the hard work that you've been putting into yourself and your goals and your personal creative endeavors, the things that you feel are your main focus in life, okay? Also, you're prioritizing people. Yeah, okay, so this is like acknowledging that you need a rest, that you need a break, a mental break, a getaway, a quick getaway, and you're going to be getting away with the right people. And I think that there's going to be something like shocking that happens on this trip or with these people, where the energy is kind of thrown off for a minute, but at the same time, it's a very fun and exciting trip with a lot of adventure sprinkled all over it, okay? So I think there's a lot of exciting energy and a lot of like busy energy here, okay? So I feel like you're going to discover who your true friends are in this trip, and I think because you're finally stepping into a different role in your life, you're only going to allow people in that suit that new role, okay? I think that you're going to look at your circle of people a little bit differently. And I think that those that are meant to come will, and those that aren't won't. I think you're in that whoa. Stuttering. I think that you're in that transition right now, pile C. Okay, especially with recovery and compromise. I think that you're finally going to detach from people who drain you, or from from people who take too much from you with the Six of Wands and compromise, okay? I think that you're going to be able to finally separate or have the excuse to detach from maybe just people you didn't want to surround yourself with. And this could even be a job. Maybe you work with a lot of people that you feel aren't your vibe anymore, okay? Just to put it cheesy for you, okay? Let's see what else. We have the World. Look at that travel. The Seven of Cups. Look at your options. And the Three of Pentacles and the third house. Again, groups, friends, lots of energy. Also creative endeavors, having options, having your creative endeavors on display with the Seven of Cups, okay? Having it out there for everyone to see, also being one of many, also having a lot of options. And again, I'm getting with this Pisces, Neptune energy and the Seven of Cups and recovery. I'm seeing a lot of substance, okay, being used here. Any kind of mind, I cannot speak, I don't know why. Any kind of mind-altering substance, I feel, is going to be partaken in, okay, on this trip or with these people. And I feel like it's going to awaken you to see the things that really matter, okay? I think it's going to take away the smoking mirrors from the Seven of Cups and allow you to really work on what is going to be substantial for yourself, for your new brand. I don't know why I'm hearing brand, but maybe you're developing your own brand and now you're looking at yourself as a brand. So you are now having to surround yourself with people who are of your brand as well. And that's of significance for you, okay? So again, I feel like there's that energy of those who are meant to come along with you will, and those who aren't won't, okay? There's this separation from energies that really aren't meant to stay in this new chapter of your life, okay? When the World comes out, the World is a very significant point of life, okay? This is a moment where something is so drastically different, where something has changed so much within yourself, within your circumstances, within the people around you, that it has made everything look a little different. Sometimes it may give you this feeling of at a loss because you've done it all and you don't know what to do next, okay? Sometimes it leaves you feeling like you have so much more to look forward to now, okay? Depending on where you are. And this World feels like you are now looking at options that are feasible to you with this Three of Pentacles, okay? And also, again, I'm seeing this exciting, fun concert with all of these people, meeting the right people at the right time, having an instant connection with someone, okay? Possibly a one-night stand. Please be careful. Please be safe. Please cover your drinks. Please watch where you are, where you're going, okay? Have your phone on you at all times. Be safe, please, wherever you're going on this trip, okay, Taurus? But also, I think that you're going to have this this new outlook on your friends and the people who you are with, okay? I think that there's going to be also a new feeling about you, okay? So now that things are out in the open about you and your life in this new direction, this is when everyone's going to reveal how they really feel, okay? I just have to throw that out there, Taurus. Okay, let's see what else we have for you, Pile C. That one wanted to come out, so I'll just take it. These are just time cards, so any time of significance for Pile C, anything that Pile C may need to hear that is of significance. Okay, all of those wanted to come through, and I'm just going to take those. Okay, so structure.
yeah, there's going to be a restructuring happening, okay, with this three of Pentacles. I feel like there's finally going to be this new clarity. There's going to be structure. There's not going to be this cloudiness happening, or maybe this draining energy that I was feeling, where maybe you felt like whoever you were working for before, or whoever you were surrounding yourself with before, they were draining you, and they were kind of taking away from time that you felt was more valuable to put into other things in life, okay? And I think that now that you are where you were able to achieve this particular goal. You only want to build from there, okay? You found a foundation that you want to maintain, and you're going to keep going with the structure that's been working for you, okay? Last week, did you quit your job to follow your destiny, to follow your path, Pile C? Is something happening in August that is a really big deal to you, or in March? Okay. Free yourself, Pile C. Free yourself. Be a free spirit. Have fun, okay? Every single day, make sure that you make every single day count, okay? And delay. So, again with delay, I'm feeling this trip causing some sort of irritation or aggravation, some sort of argument or something. Maybe this delay is caused due to someone on the trip, somebody kind of being like a Debbie Downer, or just negative, or just something happening that may cause a delay of some sort, okay? And I feel like you're making sure to stay with structure in every day. I'm pretty sure that you're holding yourself accountable, and you're being very disciplined about your time, okay? Again, last week, maybe something very significant happened for you last week, Pile C, something which then caused the world to come through here as showing a new phase or a new direction that you're now beginning to go into, okay? A big move and shift in your life, possibly an actual move. You tell me, Pile C. But I think it's a very liberating move here with Free. I think it's something where you finally are able maybe to be your own boss, and to only walk in the direction you choose, and to be allowed to kind of come and go as you please, Pile C. I feel like that's really important to you. Okay, let's see what else. Those two wanted to come through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pile C, what else for Pile C? Okay, let's see. Fuckboy and Thought. I think that came out in one of the other readings. Okay, somebody's definitely going to be able to have a one-night stand with the Six of Wands. Okay, there's going to be somebody having some eccentric fun out there. Okay, Pile C, I really feel like there's a vacation or a trip that's happening here, okay? Immature, yeah, I feel like somebody's going to be acting up, or kind of killing everybody's mood, okay? Self-sufficient. yeah, I think that you're going to kind of do your own thing on this trip. Maybe like you're supposed to go to a bar and this couple starts fighting and then you're like, screw it. We're not going to the bar anymore. So I'm just going to go get a massage instead, or I'll go get a facial. Like you're keeping yourself self-efficient, right? You don't need anybody else to have fun. Maybe when you're going on this massage is when you meet that new love, right? And private, I think, yeah, maybe there was an argument that should have stayed private, or maybe there was a comment that should have been kept quiet, okay, and it may have made somebody feel a little bit insulted, okay. Ambitious, okay, so I don't think with private and ambitious, again, I don't think that anybody saw this coming, this side of you, this new move, or this fast one that you just pulled on everybody. Okay, Pile C, I want to know what it is that you guys did. Okay, what is it? Did you step into like a new you, or what? A new job? Did you quit and start over? Like, I want to know what happened, but I think that it was very unexpected to see that you made it happen so easily and quick, when in fact people didn't really see the behind the scenes work. Okay, but you were able to make it seem so simple, and like you're a lot smarter than a lot smarter than people expect you to be. Okay, Pile C, why are people underestimating you? Okay, why would anybody underestimate you? Why would anyone ever underestimate you? That's not okay. All right, let's see what other messages come through for Pile C. We have 5 and 1. Okay. Ugh. Pile C, I am telling you. I'm feeling like there's this very significant I think there's going to be a very significant moment, or maybe it already has happened, where you are now looking at everybody differently, okay? Maybe something happened last week that maybe that insult or that argument that I'm kind of feeling happening at the trip, maybe this already happened, maybe last week, because we have last week down there. And whatever this person said to you maybe rubbed you the wrong way, or whatever you may have said in defense to yourself to this person, maybe it rubbed them the wrong way. I don't know. It's kind of feeling like you can dish it, but you can't take it kind of argument, okay? And it feels like your perspective about this situation or these people totally changed. It feels a little more fake. It feels a little more put on. It feels a little more forced. Like I'm kind of feeling forced to do this this reading right now. Maybe that's why I keep stuttering, and I'm kind of just, maybe because I've been doing readings all day, I'm also personally drained. Anyway, back to you, Pile C. The point is, I think that that you're finally looking and seeing at what energies are taking from you and not allowing you to feel your fullest, okay, energetically. And I think that now that you see these people differently from this situation or this circumstance, or if it didn't happen in the past, when it does on this trip, okay, or in the future, it's going to dramatically change your relationship with these people and how you see yourself first and foremost with one right there, okay? With that self-worth coming through, okay, with that independence and that self-sufficient, okay? You are whole as you are. You don't need anything else, right? And now it's a very independent feeling, and it's a very empowering feeling to know that you don't need anyone else. But it's also very humbling to know that you choose to surround yourself with people and energies who are worth your time, because you value it now, because you know your worth, you value who you allow to drain your energy. And honestly, interactions, they can pull from you when you're empathic. Maybe that's what you are here, Pile C. Okay, maybe you feel energetically drained easily from people. I think that maybe you feel a lot easier or better when you're in your own independent area on your own. You love people, you love hanging out with people, but at the due place and time, right? And so I think that now you're really acknowledging who deserves your extra hour or two or Sunday brunch time versus who doesn't, okay? And I think that that's going to be the new direction for you, Pile C, okay? I feel like that's a very important thing now is, are they worth taking this hour away from my time? That's what it feels like. Very direct here, Pile C, very direct, okay? Let's see what other messages we have for you, Taurus. I'm going to shake this up a little bit. Sorry to all of your, all of the headphone users. I'm sorry if it's too loud. Okay, I just felt like shaking it. All right, so this fell out. We're gonna take it. Let's see what else we got. This candle wanted to come through. We have the letter U. What else do we have? Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here for you, Pile C. Let me grab all the letters. Oh my God, I just dropped one. All right. So we have the candle, which can be a rebirth of yourself, okay? It can also be a birthday celebration. Maybe that's why you're going on a trip. It's to celebrate your birthday, Taurus. Maybe it's someone else's birthday, okay? But I do see a rebirth happening or a birthday. We do have this cute little, it's like a little bear on a stick. It's so cute. But it also reminds me of like souvenirs, or maybe you're gonna get some sort of special souvenir or like a keychain wherever you go. Okay, I see you buying something that you can maybe even just put in your pocket. That's of significance for you on this trip, okay? Maybe even like a hair tie or like a hairbrush, okay? And then we also have the dragonfly that came out. So the dragonfly can signify ancestors coming through here, okay? Being spiritually connected to your ancestors, okay? Them letting you know that they're very proud of you, that they're looking after you, that they hear you if you're very connected to your ancestors, okay? If you're someone who meditates often, you're definitely connecting to someone who you're trying to reach out to, Pile C, if that's what your intentions are when you're meditating. Or maybe it's just a sign that you are someone who loves to meditate and you always take time to take care of your mental health, okay? Then we have the little spaceman, okay? And I love him. The spaceman is a one of a kind. It takes a very unique kind of person to become an astronaut, okay? And this cute little man he is traveling all over the world, right? He's going from planet to planet, not all over the world, all over the universe, okay? This is somebody who is free. It's a free spirit, okay? Symbolically, if you believe in NASA or not, conspiracy theorists, that's all on you, okay? But don't come for me. I'm just saying that I lost Free. It's down there somewhere, but I'm just saying symbolically oh my God, I forgot his name. I was gonna say the astrologer, but that's not it. The astronomer. Oh my God, that's the spaceman. Okay, why am I not saying this correctly? This cute little spaceman is somebody who's free and brave and courageous and who's willing to go the greatest lengths to meet the destined path, or the untraveled path. Okay, someone who's not afraid to make a sacrifice for a big cause. Okay, someone who's willing and able to explore and is adventurous, okay? And who isn't going to allow anything to just stop them, okay? Especially with Mars coming through, okay? Nothing's going to stop you anymore. I think that you found your niche, or your, I think that you found your, I don't know, your routine or your formula or the way to make things happen in your life that works best for you and your lifestyle and your time and your energy. And I think that's what allows you to feel like you're self-sufficient and able to actually achieve a lot of these goals that you talk about with Mercury energy, okay? A lot of these dreams with Neptune energy, you're able to actually bring them into fulfillment. And I think that there's been some proof of that with Ambitious here. And now that you've had a little taste of it, you don't want it to stop, right? You're afraid of losing your role here, okay? So I don't know, there's like a big tenacious energy coming through here for you, Pile C. Then we have W, X, S, R, T, F, Q, O, and H. Or as some would say, H. Okay, so let's see. We have Thor. Yes, please and thank you. Why not Thor? Oh my God. Yes, Thor. Absolutely. Then we have Q, F, S. So. So, row. Okay, you might be going rowing, maybe by a waterfall. Okay, WF. Let's see what names we have here besides row. We could have, and besides Thor, we could have Riley with the R. We could have Thomas with the TH. We could have, and the O. We could have maybe Winona, okay. Winona Ryder, isn't that's an actress, Winona Ryder. We also have SH, Shore. Will you go on a date with me? Sure. Will you dance with me? Sure. Have fun on this trip. Maybe someone is worth hanging out with for a little bit, but be very safe, okay, Pile C? Q, X. Extra with the TR and the X, extra. Maybe somebody felt a little extra on the trip, okay. Frank with the FR, Franklin, Frank, okay. Whore. Are we missing the E? Yeah. Oh no. Why did I laugh so hard at that? I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. Okay, let's see what else. For the love of goodness. What else? Weather. Okay, this is making me think of the weather. WTHR. So maybe look at the weather before you plan your trip, okay? Or before you decide on what it is that you're going to pack on this trip, okay? C, I have to add the C because obviously that was here earlier. So maybe Charlie could be a name of significance with the CH and the R, Charlie. I'm hearing Dryden. Is that a name? Stridon? Forest. I'm also getting forest. Maybe you're going to the wilderness or the forest on this trip, okay? Maybe you're going to a festival, okay? FTS. Festival, okay. What else do we see here? WF, isn't that the WWF? Isn't that like the wrestling, like the wrestling skits or whatever they do? The show? Rest, I see RST, rest. So definitely needing to do a lot of R&R, okay, pile C. I think that's very important. I don't think you want to wear yourself out. I think that's also been a pattern in all three piles. Not burning yourself out, okay? Yeah, especially with the candle coming up again. Or did the candle come up earlier? I don't know, but the candle can signify burning out as well. Okay, so I hope that you guys did enjoy this. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one.